Good morning. How the devil are you doing this fine day? Me? Well, as this is the first of two live shows today, I am staring down the barrel of what looks set to be a very long day indeed. So before I have second thoughts and crawl back under the duvet, let's roll the intro and get this show on the road. Welcome to the Breakfast Show. I'm your host, Mark Anthony. It's Wednesday, the 10th of November, and as that remarkably persistent guy just said, welcome to the Breakfast Show. I am your host, Mark Anthony. In today's show, there's a big bang in Redcar. There's an even bigger bang in Germany. Arup makes a major environmental commitment, and we ask, are pure demolition contractors a thing of the past? You'll also get a sneak peek at our new book, and we're giving you a heads up on another new publication that we're currently working on with our good friend, Dr. Terry Cornby, the former IDE president. We'll get to all of that in just a second, but first let's pause a while to see who among the rich and the shameless will be celebrating a birthday on this day of days.
Happy birthday!
And it's many happy returns to former British monarch George II, to Russian General Mikhail Kalashnikov, the man who invented the AK-47 assault rifle. What a questionable legacy that turned out to be. To actor Richard Burton, who played Mark Antony in the movie Cleopatra. Got to be honest, he looked absolutely nothing like me whatsoever. Happy birthday also to musician Greg Lake, the man behind what I believe to be the greatest Christmas song of all time, to actor Hugh Bonneville, and to comedian Sean Hughes. But far, far more importantly, a very happy birthday to actor Roy Scheider, who played Chief Brody in the movie Jaws and who uttered this immortal line.
You're going to need a bigger boat.
Many happy returns to them, one and all. The massive demolition and regeneration programme at the former Teesworks facility up in Redcar is still gathering pace, and the latest element of the facility to find itself in the firing line were the former stockhouses. Take a look at this. That single project is single-handedly keeping the UK's blasting fraternity fully employed. We will be travelling a little further afield for another epic blast a bit later in the show. Can I take a moment to mention global construction design consultancy Arup? Last year, Arup announced a commitment to achieve a net zero rating across its global operations by 2030. But from April next year, the company says all future energy commissions will focus entirely on low carbon solutions, including wind, solar, hydroelectric and hydrogen projects that it assesses as advancing progress towards a fully decarbonised future. Arup also committed to carry out whole life cycle carbon assessments for all its projects, new and retrofit, from next year. And the company has committed to never again take on energy-free work involving the extraction. That was energy fee work, energy fee work involving the extraction, refinement, or transportation of hydrocarbon-based fuels. Stating your net zero ambitions in your company mission statement or following environmental rules mandated by law is one thing, but to voluntarily walk away from millions of pounds worth of work that might potentially harm the environment really is quite another. So hats off to the team at Arup. Right, need a bit of jiggery pokery on this one, so bear with me for just a second. That's what I'm after. So following the broadcast of our film, What If Demolition Stopped, I have received a lot of calls and messages, both from here in the UK and from further afield as well. And thankfully, all of those messages, at least so far, have been universally positive. One of the key themes is not that demolition contractors will be going away anytime soon, but how they will need to evolve, pivot, and diversify if they are to survive and prosper in the construction and demolition world of the future. And this has got me racking my brain, and I'm hoping you can actually point me in the right direction on this. I'm just going to switch off that because that's obscuring things. Just about every demolition contractor I can think of dabbles in other areas, from waste management and recycling to asbestos removal and ground remediation, earthworks, a whole manner of other things. And maybe that will be the defining characteristic of the demolition contractor of the future, one that's able to provide clients with a multidiscipline solution from a single source. If I get the time, I plan to explore this a little more fully. Maybe that's one I can save up for Christmas. But if you know of any demolition contractors that do nothing but demolition, I'd really love to hear from you, because I would imagine they are very much in the minority. You can still catch that film, What If Demolition Stopped, over on demolitionnews.com. Just go to demolitionnews.com, no great surprise, and search for, again, no great surprise, What If Demolition Stopped. Another button to press. If your equipment is expected to demolish heavily reinforced structures within power stations, then that equipment needs to be big, and it needs to be tough, and it needs to be durable. Well, Brown & Mason, the UK's foremost exponent of power station demolition, has just taken delivery of just such a beast. In this case, it's an Hitachi ZX 890 excavator. Take a look at this.
Switch it up. Switch it up. Switch it up.
Brown & Mason clearly is not messing about.
Axoft and Svantec are your high-end partners for noise, vibration, dust and air quality systems, sensors and software. To find out more, visit axoft.co.uk or call 01234 639 550.
Now, at the top of the show, I promised you another epic blast. What I can't promise you, however, is that I'm about to pronounce the name of the project correctly. The Salzbachtal-Brücke Bridge, who knows, a pair of 310-metre long spans, has been successfully blasted with the use of around 205 kilograms of explosives and more than 1,000 electric detonators. And all of that took place immediately beside a live sewage treatment plant. Sorry, lost the button for a second there. So sit back and admire this. Now, I don't know if that froze for anybody else, but my apologies. What I can tell you, though, is more than 15,000 tonnes of concrete and steel is now being processed by a fleet of 10 45-tonne excavators and 5 75-tonne excavators, with a trio of wheel loaders working alongside.
The Miller GT series heralds a new era of unrivaled power and cutting-edge intelligent coupler technology, increasing job site safety, machine versatility, and productivity. It's the added versatility that you need at the value you can afford. To find out more, visit millergroundbreaking.com.
In roughly 7 and a bit hours' time, I will be back here again. Only this time, I'll be sporting my diggers and dozers hat. Well, figuratively, chances are I'll actually be wearing this hat, truth be told. At 6 o'clock this evening, I will throw open the cyber doors for the second ever outing of the Site Equipment Show live. This is what you have to look forward to. Now, I've raided the goodie cupboard, and I can tell you there will be a variety of T-shirts, hats, branded cups, and children's books and other stuff as well, up for grabs as well. To begin with the chance of winning, you'll just need to type the name of the item that you fancy winning in the chat. Hopefully, all things being equal, our randomizer will take care of the rest. So make sure that you tune in tonight at 6 p.m. sharp. And Mr. Hatcher, I know you'll probably be running late, but don't worry, we won't be announcing the winners till the end, so you'll still be able to take part.
Sorry to interrupt the guy with the funny glasses, but if you're enjoying this video, please hit the like button as it helps our channel. Or, better still, share this video with a friend or a colleague. Thank you. Right, back to Beardy.
A week is a long time in politics, or so they say. It turns out it's also quite a long time in the business of book publishing. Despite a few technical glitches, our new book is almost ready to be released into the wild. And here is what it will look like. Yeah, you can see it. A Sight for Sore Eyes, Volume 2. Although, as somebody very kindly pointed out, it looks like A Sight for Sore Eyes is on pause. Kind of wish I'd spotted that before we got this far down the line, but there we are. That's currently sat with Amazon as we speak. We do have 1 or 2 minor hurdles left to overcome before we can press the big green sell button, but we're ahead of schedule and the book will be available before the end of the month, and that means you can get a copy in time for Christmas, either for yourself or for a friend or a colleague in the business. I will keep you posted on the final release date. Just to let you know, those on our members only platform are going to receive a limited edition and signed hardback copy that is completely free of charge, just as a thank you for their ongoing support. If you'd like to become a member, you can do so for as little as £1 a month. Just visit patreon.com/demolition news. Right, that just about wraps up the show for today. I need to go and get things ready for tonight's episode of the Site Equipment Show, which I reckon he's going to run for an hour, or if not more. There's a whole heap of stuff to get through. I hope to see you there. Alternatively, if you can't make that, I will see you here tomorrow for more of this old stuff and nonsense. I'll roll the outro in just a second before leaping gazelle-like over into the chat to see what you're all saying today. But until then, or until this evening, stay safe, look after yourself, your family, your friends, and your colleagues, and I'll see you again very, very soon. All the best.